Hi Facebook peeps. Today is day 31 of 90 of the Team Heart Live Facebook Challenge, and I cannot believe I have a month behind me and that I am a third of the way done. A little woot woot over here for continuity. But what I wanted to share with you today is something that actually came up for me because of a conversation with a friend early this morning. A really good friend reached out to me, and she's having a bad day. And basically what she said is that she feels like nothing that she does is ever good enough, is never enough, and that if she does something to make one person happy, she's inevitably making somebody else unhappy. And she was just feeling emotionally overwhelmed and like she just was failing at life, and she, it was just one of those days where you just would prefer to go back to bed and not face the world for another day. But as I'm talking to her, I started thinking about all the times that I felt that way and all the times that I have felt like my best isn't good enough, or I have felt like I'm always letting somebody down, or I'm just not enough, whether it's my own expectations of myself or other people's expectations of me. And I really talked to her a lot about the fact that you can't please everybody. Like, it's actually an impossibility to do. You cannot please everyone. And there is always going to be someone out there that doesn't like the way you wear your hair, or the clothes you wear, or the car you drive, or the company that you work for, or the job that you do, or they don't like your friends, or they don't like, the food that you eat, or the beverages you drink, or, it doesn't matter what it is. For every different tiny aspect of your life, there is someone out there who's not going to like it. And there are just as many out there who will applaud you for your choices and the things that you do. But if you're one of those people that defines your life and defines yourself according to the voices of all of those people that are out there, you're going to doom yourself to be forever unhappy. You can't get through this life trying to please everyone, because what happens is you don't please anyone and you make yourself miserable. So here is my piece of advice for you on this situation. Stand for yourself. Be confident in your choices and your decisions, and walk with integrity to who you are as a person, and don't let other people's opinions sway you from that. You have your own voice, and you can be strong in who you are as a person. You don't have to have somebody else's approval to do something or to take an action. And I know, because for a long time I was a people pleaser when I was younger, and it doesn't work. Like, you can eat yourself up just as much doing that as you can sticking your finger in the air at everybody and telling them to F off because you're going to be independent and a rebel. There is a middle ground, and it's called integrity, personal integrity. And when you decide for yourself what that looks like, what is the right path for you, what decisions are right for you, and it clicks inside, you feel it settle within you that it's the right thing. And when you do that and you live your life according to that personal integrity, it doesn't matter what anybody else says. It doesn't matter if people are out there and they don't like the job that you have or the car you drive. It doesn't matter if your kids are pulling you in one direction and your spouse is pulling you in another. If you know what's right for you and you do what is right for you, the rest will fall in line. And if you are wishy-washy and you can't live your life except for trying to people please and trying to make everybody else happy, you're going to constantly be caught in the middle and constantly pulled from one side to the other as people battle to be the stronger voice in your life. And you need to be the strongest voice in your life for yourself. So, you know, I spent a little time talking with my friend this morning because she was hurting and she was sad and she was angry and she was, you know, having a really rough day because she felt like she was not enough. And I'm telling you, what I told her is, you're enough. You are always enough. And you may lose sight of it for a few minutes, and you may think that this decision puts you in a bad place, but everything is a learning process, and you can't beat yourself up about your decisions or your choices. And you have to stand up for yourself, and you have to have the integrity, the personal integrity within you to walk your life head high and not worry about what everybody else is saying or thinking or doing, because they're not in your shoes and they're not living your life and they're not experiencing everything you go through every single day. So I love all of my friends and all of my family, and even those that I barely talk to that are clear across the country. You know, I think about you all the time, and I am invested in your life, and I care that you guys are happy and healthy and successful. And I just want you to know, don't ever feel like you're not enough, and don't ever feel like you don't have someone you can talk to, because you can email me, you can text me, you can pick up the phone, and I will be there for you because I love you all. So I hope you all have a good day, and I will see you all tomorrow on Independence Day.